everybody. Thanks for joining me as we take a look at your December 2nd through December 4th weekend forecast. And we're looking at a decent day today, an okay day on Sunday, and some rain in between on Saturday. So kind of a mixed bag for a weekend here as we go forward. So as we take a look at satellite imagery, you can see we are going to definitely have some clouds around today, but also some sun. As our drier air mass here continues to move in across the area, we will not be as windy as yesterday. So even though temperatures will be pretty similar to what they were yesterday, it won't feel quite so cold as it did yesterday. And temperatures are actually pretty close to average. Yesterday was actually close to average as well. It just felt cold with all the wind. So we are going to move in then this clouds, and we've got some developing. Actually, our rain is actually just starting to develop here across the southern Gulf Coast states, and this is the upper level energy associated with it. This is going to swing through pretty quickly. It's going to be a storm similar to what we had a couple days ago on Wednesday, except not as strong. So not quite as much rain and not quite as much wind, but it will be a decent amount of moderate to heavy rain for a while. And then also some wind gusts that are not going to be, I don't think we'll lose power in that many places this time, but we definitely will see some gusty winds as well. In terms of our radar here, we continue to have some rain just starting to pop up. This is going to basically be where most of our rain develops from, as this front pulls well to our north and the storm really starts to develop once again and brings our weather to us here across the north. As you can see here, our storm, as we take a look at the our storm setup on Saturday, you can see again front heading across the area. Again, southeast flow. This is very similar to what happened on Wednesday. On the backside, we will also get some gusty northwest flow. Sunday will feel kind of similar to yesterday in terms of being cool and pretty breezy on Sunday. Again, not quite as everything's just kind of tamped down a little bit. Not quite as breezy either on the front end or the back end as the storm that came through Wednesday, and not quite as much rain, but a very similar setup, basically almost identical. So today we're in the upper 30s with temperature-wise, and with some sun and some clouds. We do fall back into the upper 20s yet again tonight. Those temperatures will be warming up. A breezy with rain. Most of the heavier rain will be probably focused after 10 a.m., but we could have a few sprinkles before that. In a few locations, you might want to watch out for, there could be a spot of, if we get any drizzle early in the day, of freezing drizzle. Some of those dirt roads could be briefly slippery, but I think not even really enough to really be too worried about there. But anyways, it's a possibility. We change over to maybe a few flurries on the back end of our storm on Saturday, similar to what we had Wednesday night into Thursday. Breezy. Again, none of this, no accumulation, none of this at all. Just a few flurries in the air. Sunday, again, a lot of clouds, but a few peaks of sun. It'll be breezy, not quite as breezy on Sunday as it was yesterday, but it'll still be a little bit breezy. Temperatures in the low 30s, and then we fall back into the mid-20s overnight Sunday night into Monday. All right, let's take a look at the highlights for the weekend forecast. Oops. That is the wrong slide. There we go. 2 nice days with a wet day and windy day in between. Moderate rain on Saturday with up to 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch of rain. Snow ends with some snow showers Saturday night. No snow accumulation. Breezy Sunday with gusts 25 to 35 miles an hour. Seasonable temperatures with some sun on Sunday. That being said, Sunday probably get wind gusts of 20 to 30 miles an hour as well. So a little breezy on Sunday. It'll feel kind of chilly. All right. That's a look at your weekend forecast. I'll be back on Monday with a look at your work week forecast. Pattern continues to look not snowy for the next at least week or so. We'll have to see what happens as we hopefully flip the pattern here at some point to something that's a little different than what we've currently got. All right. We'll be back, like I said, on Monday. I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons who help support what I do. And if you haven't subscribed to the West Brother or other guy before, you should do so because it will help make sure that you don't miss any of my videos.